Hey, John. Hey, how you doing? I'm right in the middle. All right. I'm right in it. Mobay Masters and South Florida Lions. But I'm in the middle of So after the first over, South Florida Lions is 3-4-1 with the wicket of Mark Johnson, who was out without scoring. No, now you have to put it on. I don't even know if it's good. Umpy, umpy, umpy. Ah, yeah, okay. So as I return for live audio, the score after 3 overs is 8 for 1 wicket. The wicket of Mark Johnson was out for without scoring. Powell, who is in 2, Mungle in 5. We are in the 4th over. That one was played in the covers. They get one. They should be coming back for a second pretty easy. It runs down to the fence, but they picked up and relay the throw back into the keeper. Score moves to 10 for 1 wicket. South Florida Masters. Again, I must say a pleasant good morning to each and every one, wherever you are in the world today, my friends. Hope you're smiling. It's a little cloudy overhead, but it should be, from what I was told, that it should be a good day. And we're hoping for a good cricket day. That's a 4 down there that was hit by Neil Mungle. And the score moves on to 14 for 1 South Florida Lions. As you can hear, some extra noise in the background because I'm not in a booth, so I'm out in the open. So you will hear quite a bit of noise. That one was played back past the bowler down to short long off, and they picked up an easy single. Score moves to 15 for 1. South Florida Masters. This is the United States Masters Cricket Association. The tournament. It's end of the 4th over and the score is 15 for 1 South Florida Lions. At the crease, you got Powell and Mungle, Neil Mungle, Ole Andrew Powell. And I understand that it's an holiday here in Jamaica today. This game that is playing, usually the tournament would take a day off today, but there was a game that was rescheduled from yesterday. So they decided to push it for today. That one was played in the covers by Neil. They get one, and they will settle for one. The score moves on to 16 for 1. They're in the 5th over. That one was played forward by Powell, right to forward. Could say that's a test defensive shot. 16 for 1. That one he Try to place it down to fine leg, and we're waiting for the umpire. Now we signal the leg by. Um, Umpire is waiting for signal, and so the score moves on to 17. 17 for one. That one was on the leg stump, and Mongol got a thin edge. I think it's an edge. I'm still waiting for the umpire. So yes, he got a slight touch on the bat, from bat to pad, and it came down to short fine leg for 2. Score moves on to 19. 19 for 1. They're in the 5th over. That again, he plays it down the leg, and it could be running away to the fence. Yes, it's now in the fence for 4. Down to fine leg. That was a good shot there by Mongol. Pushed the score to 23. While they are in the 5th over. So that's at that ball. The score is 23 for 1 after 5 overs. South Florida Lions. The wicket of Mark Johnson. So while they're making some changes on the field, you get a man a square leg, get a short mid wicket. A man coming off the long on boundary, just about 30 yards. You also got a man at on the 30 yards, just on the coming off the long off boundary. A 2-man in the covers, cover point, a 3rd man, and a man deep on the offside. Both batsmen are left-handed. That was a short ball, and Powell just plays it gently out on the offside. No run. The name of the bowler is Steve McCullough. It's bowling the 6th over, and this should be after this over is the end of the power play. That was another good ball from McCullough. And Powell plays it with all the respect that the bowler asks for. I wonder if Powell think about they're still in the power play. Now we play that one, and it's fielded, and it shies to the stump. But they get, it was home pretty safe, get a single. The score moves on to 24. Start. So while we venture into the seventh over of the inning, the starting of the seventh over is Blackella who will be bowling to Mungal. That one was flicked off the pad and one bounce in the fence for four. That was a good shot there by Mungal. One bounce in the fence for four. And the score moves on to 31. 31 for one. South Florida Lions.
Four more. That's three fours and a six. That's 18 from the over so far.
What's the name again? So while we are in the seventh over, while we're in the seventh over, it's Mungal who is decide to change gears. The score at the moment is the score at the moment is 45 for one. That one again is another that should run away to the fence, but no, it seems like it stopped, and they may just get just two. So the score moves on to 47 for one.
So that's 20 runs over up from the over so far.
At the end of the seventh over, the score is 47 for one. South Florida Masters.
And then it's 47 for one.
while we do have a guest here in the studio, it's an open studio, so you'll be hearing quite a bit of noise ever so often. But I have a good friend of mine and also a very well-known um, cricketer, umpire, and everything about cricket is here. I'm going to say Mr. Brooks. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you. Welcome. Happy to be here.
You're welcome also to sir, and glad to know that you can make it down here in Jamaica for this tournament.
It's a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Because of course we're out of South Florida, so we just decided to come down for the tour. I must also welcome Mr. Larry Crichton. So Mr. Brooks, what do you think about the game so far?
The game is flowing pretty easy. They were bogged down a bit, but the seventh over, seeing that they have gotten away 20 runs from that over. Now, I'm a bit surprised that the attack came from Mongol instead of Powell. I don't know, Powell is a man who normally is a big hitter. So I was really pleasantly surprised to see that it was Mongol the one doing the aggression. Yeah.
Which that could say that Powell will be starting anytime soon. And,
Right. So, yes.
yeah.
Because yesterday he looked very. Mongol was kind of docile yesterday, so it's a revelation to me to see him so attacking. Some very clean hitting. I remember yesterday Powell ended up vomiting after a couple of overs and had to come off. That the spectators catch, put down anyway. That bowler bowling there, McCullough, I think he had some surgery and all of that the other day, I was told. So it's a miracle to see him back out here on the field. He had some brain surgery and all of that. So he's really a very strong-willed person. But the love of the game, brings the best out of us. Nice shot, straight for a single. There's a chance of a bit of rain today as well. We have a gentle breeze. If it comes, it won't be like lasting, but I think there's some drizzle going on right now. Oh, that's pulled away back with a square, and that will run away for 4. So Powell has loosened the shackles just a bit. Shot going down the leg side, that was easy. Pulled away just for 4. So the score should be nearing 50. 53. So we're now at 53, a loss of 1. And this is over number 8. Nice shot through mid-wicket. That will run away for 4. It's holding up, only for 2. Nice looking shot. That's the end of the over, end of the 8th over. So we are at 55. 55 for 1 of 8. Nice and overcast. So there's not much pressure on the players today. Nice breeze, cool temperatures, maybe in the mid 70s right now. But there's a bit of drizzle, and let's hope it goes away. have a new bowler now coming in from the northern end, Henry, injured Henry. Let's see what he can do to stem the flow of runs. We're now going into the ninth over. And of course, after 10, they will have a water break. You know, this is a Masters competition, so they give them break at 10. Keep them hydrated. Taking a bit of time to get the field right. Decide who to go where. There's a bit of confusion right now as to who to go where, trying to get everybody in the exact position. Okay, so Henry into board. Oh, that's a gentle full toss. Plays back down the pitch. Fielder does his own feeling. Bowler does his own feeling. Oh, that should be a wide. Missed out on a gift there. Nonetheless, one more run to the total. Way to 56. This bowling looks very ordinary.
That's one.
Either way up on the outside square, but
56.
batsmen are timid to run. Now they take a single way down to wide mid-on. Oh, this bowler looks too easy for them just to be patting him around like that. Now he gets hold of one. Pivot and swings it back with a square for 4. That should be 60 runs now.
61.
61. 1.
61 for 1.
Well, has been there from the start. You know, he should be looking to accelerate now. Everything is in the batsman's favor. Tame bowling, nice weather condition, no pressure. Try to sweep. Sound like that inside it onto the back. One for a single.
Yeah, good morning. How you doing?
One more left in the over.
Can you hear me? Pretty good, pretty good. I'm in the boat. I'm in the boat this way.
That's end of 9. They're
I'm
at
in the
61. 62.
63.
60.
Hold a minute, Carl.
3 for 1. 62. 62 for 1. Off 9. So McCullough will continue. They probably will bowl his 4 out straight rather than him coming back because of his health issues.
All right, let's see. Score.
to 63 for one. We're in the 10th over. Let's see how Mongol handles McCallum. Short delivery, edge it down to short third man. No run there. Nice shot. Wide mid off. Field a misfield. There should have been two. So the running is very, very poor right here. Very poor. That should be an easy second run. Don't striker backing up. Makala gives him a life. So look, don't try that. You could have run him out right there. Consider forward once again. Sunshine comes back out it once more. That's a hit and a miss. No ball. That's a no ball signal by the umpire. No ball. Signaling. Free hit now being signaled. I'm not sure what that no ball was about. He missed out on the free hit. Oh my goodness. End of the over, end of 10. And I think they should be having drinks break now. Keeper is arguing. It looks to me like the no ball was because of encroaching. Now they are
Can't mute your mic right here.
water break. The batsman thought that after 10 overs there will be water break, but the playing condition stipulates that it's 45 minutes or 10 overs, whichever comes last. So that's a nice shot. Bang. For the extra cover before. So apparently over it was very good. So it's not yet 45 minutes. So they're probably going to have the water break after this. seems to be getting aggressive because he's not running, so he has to hit the boundaries. Well, not that he's not running aggressively. He's still in first gear. So if you're not gonna run, you have to hit the boundary.
But you know what was a little surprising about that is the the bowler was stopping when he went up because the non-striker was starting early, but they weren't taking twos, so I don't see why they're starting early because they was just running singles.
They're not running aggressively at all. They're just jogging. They're not putting any pressure on the fielders. You have to realize at this level that these are senior people and out on the field. They can't throw from the boundary. So when the ball goes deep, you can always try to get two because there's nobody really on the team to get the ball back in over the stumps on the boundary. So they're not really reading the game. So now after 11 overs, they're taking a water break, which is 45, end up at 45 minutes. The over rate is very good. So now we are on water break. And the score is 73 for 1 off after 11. So, 73 for 1. I recovered well.
Okay, yeah, so let me look at that. And then I can break that. I can break that. As to my preference. So while we return after the water break, the score is 73 for 1. The first wicket is down after the water break. Powell is out. He get just like a top edge to short third man. So South Florida Lions had lost their second wicket. The score is now 73 for 2.
So now Mark Simpson enters the playing area after getting a first ball duck in their first game. Let's see how well he fares today.
Well, while you say that first ball duck, I must also correct you a little. That first ball duck was also, and as a matter of fact, they call it a golden duck. And on top of that, it was set up a hat trick.
Yeah.
So he's not in the record book as just a golden duck, but a golden duck with a hat trick behind it
Oh, my goodness.
for the bowler.
Yes. That hat trick was started by was it Hickey? Yeah, Hickey.
Icky salesman,
Salesman.
and
Yes.
and also you could in that same over, it was 4 wicket that went down because
Yes.
Powell got out leg before,
Yes.
and then they got
That's right. Oh, and he's off the mark. No more duck for him today. At least he's showing more intent in running. Powell was sitting on his back, just jogging. In this format of the game, you can't do that. You have to rotate and turn ones into twos.
Powell is known for his slow running for the wicket, but he always hit the
Exactly.
big shot. So
Nice shot, square the wicket on the arm side, running away to the boundary. And it beats him into the boundary, 4 runs. That was a nice shot there from Mobay. Now 78 for 2, and that's his 50. He raised his bat in appreciation. Round of applause for him on his 50. Nice, lovely square drive into the back of the square ball. That was an intended lofted drive from the inner half. And back of the square. What do you call a French cut there? So score move on to 79. 79 for 2. One thing about this Mobay team and their field placing, if you notice, this is what, the 12th over, they still have only 2 people outside. That means they have very good confidence in their bowler. Bowler comes up and stops. Maybe he thought the non-striker was coming out of the scoring at just over 6 runs per over. And if they continue at this rate, they will make around 130, 133, 134. That's a nice shot.
Should be two.
Well, they're playing it safe with just a single. But I like the intent, the nice use of the feet. We haven't been seeing much of that throughout the tournament. People are standing and swinging. I love to see when batsmen use their feet to the spinner. See? See, if he had used his feet right there, that ball would have carried over the boundary. But he just stood and delivered. Nice rotation there. Nice rotation. Another single. They're doing it in singles now. That's 4 singles from the over. 4 balls, 4 singles. Oh, that's a missed stumping right there. That's a missed stumping. The keeper did not collect. That should be a leg by. Wide ball. Ooh. Thought it touched. That's a wide. So that's 2 wides there.
What?
Yes.
Not out, can't out, can't out, can't out. Can't out. Batman for a long time.
Well, we shouldn't be saying car out. What we should be saying, it shouldn't be given out.
Shouldn't be good. Shouldn't be good.
Yeah, stranger things have happened.
Yes, that's more appropriate. That
Yeah,
shouldn't be given out.
shouldn't be given out.
No.
But sometimes strange things do happen.
Yeah, it's changing.
Yeah, he got that footage and was very strange.
Let's go, Maggie.
That was 5 minutes.
So McCullough has completed his spell. So the new bowler is Samuel Evans coming from the southern end, and he will be bowling to Mark Simpson. And he'll be bowling round over the wicket, right-handed bowler coming over the wicket. And let's see how Mark Simpson fares in this over. Oh, try to swing, try to paddle sweep, misses, hit on the pad.
Come on, Batman. Watch the sunset. Go ahead and send Mark. Why did they not send him?
It's a leg by. Leg by signal, one more to the total. It's a leg by. 7 for 2. Pulled away through mid wicket, down to the boundary, only for a single. Ball is jogging. He's jogging. Probably didn't see that the fielder was out there, thought it was going to the boundary. But he's jogging that one, that's bad cricket. Maybe he's saying to Mark, Mark, it's your time to shine. I just give you the strike. But clearly that should have been 2 runs. Beautiful shot into the gap. What we call corner. And that's 4 more. So probably that's what he was. The message was given to Mark. I'll just take a single and you go after the scoring now. I've done my job. I'm over 50. You're fresh.
It's 91. 91. 91.
91. Easy to that. That's the sort of running we expect to see. Hustle. Remember, the fielders are slow and their arms are weak. Right, Mr. Tucker?
Very much, and again, this is Masters. So
He's gonna be out, gonna be caught. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped the easy catch. Running in. He dropped the easy catch there. Well, it looked easy from here. It looked easy, but as they say, no catches are easy, so it looked rather easy. Up in the air, just a simple dolly, but he dropped it. So Mark has gotten a life. Let's see how much he can take care of that. He can make them pay for this. So that's 95 now for 2 after over, should be 14? Over number 14. Even number at this end, at number down there. Hold it, playing back. Playing back, the faster ball. Playing back, ball cutting into him, playing for the cut shot. So Mark Evans goes bold. 95 for 3. 14.1. Correct. The bowler is Henry?
Yeah, Ainsworth.
Henry, yeah. How much Mark make? 11?
Yeah.
So Mark got out for just 11 runs. His short stay. So our new batsman at the crease is Larry Crichton. Larry replaced Mark Simpson. So let's see what he has to offer as he prepares to take strike from Mr. Evans. Nice shot. On to mid off, no run. That's the shot Mark was going for.
Good effort. This man is already busting.
Good effort there by the fielder, square leg, but he put it down anymore. Anyway, it was going over his head, went to hand, and then went to floor, went to the ground. But Larry's off the mark. Out to 96. Yeah, he has been favoring that hamstring. Nice tickler on the corner there from Mongol. They're running one. They should be second. Easily take. The score moves up now to 97. 98. Correction, 98. Oh, a swing and a miss by Mongol, going for the big one. Let's see what he does with this one. Flicked it around the corner, it's gonna be beaten into the boundary. 4 more. So the 100 is up.
Yes, sir.
The 100 is up.
Huh? Good. Yeah, man. 100 reach. 102.
102 for 3 in the 15th over, end of the 15th over. So with 5 overs left, and if they continue at 6 runs per over, that's another 30 runs at least. They should be in the 135 if they continue at this rate, which would seem to be competitive given to who they are playing against. Right, Mr. Tucker? My partner here is very silent. Don't know why. So he's having some technical issues with his voice. Anyways. That's a catch. Dropped again, straight in, straight out.
Come on, Larry. Retire, man. Retire.
Lovell Johnson, the bowler.
I'll be afraid of the ball if I catch it.
So it's like this drop catching thing is becoming contagious now. Everyone is getting their share and putting it down. Edge down to third man, no run there. Score remains at 103 for 3. Larry Johnson, the bowler, into Mongol. Come down with it and drive to mid wicket. They should have an easy one. They're settling for one. The other batsman, Larry Johnson, is favouring his right hamstring. So it's obvious that he's never going to do a sharp single. Only what he can jog. He's out leg before. Gave him leg before, trying to swing one from off mid stump, missing it completely. Gave him leg before. That's one of the dangers when we have injured players batting. They always go for the big shot because they can't run. And they swing at everything. They always either gonna hit or gonna be a miss. This time it was a miss, an out. It's always a liability putting in injured players on the field.
How are we going to do it? First comment can never hear coming to the opponent's score, right? Never seen something like that. Unbelievable.
So this is the 16th over and loss of 4 wickets. And the score now should be 94-95. Sorry, 104, sorry, my correction. 104 for 4 in the 16th over. So our new batsman is Salesman. His first name, huh? Copeland. New batsman is Copeland Salesman. He was one of those who was in the hat trick the other day. First ball duck. So let's see how he can redeem himself today.
And you're missing the golden.
And miss-
Golden duck.
He has 4 more overs to prove himself. So let's see how well he fares today. That was a tentative push outside the half stump. Luckily for him, the edge was not taken. Go to the keeper. That was really tentative. But he survives. 1 delivery left. Let's see how he fares now. Tried to cut, take an inside edge, missing the stumps. He got 1. Trying to push for a second, but that's suicidal. So he will keep the strike. 105 for 4. 16 overs completed. 4 more to go.
First comment is a mere way of coming in and attack the score.
105 after 16.
Jamie do.
105 after 16. 105. Come on, we got to step it up now.
You're dangerous.
105 for 4. 105 for 4. After 16. So they want to start to step it up now.
Yeah, see, we're having some technical difficulties because the internet's slow. So, it's like, this is it, but it's not moving.
Okay.
And there's nothing I can do.
No,
Yeah, internet I use.
it is what it is.
Huh?
Internet, yeah. You want
T-Mobile.
to shock them for years? Check.
No.
They have, but you have to go down there.
You should get the gear, man. Selfish, man. You know what I'm saying?
Who's bowling now?
You run in a bar.
Last over.
So you want you to call from the bar. So you buy liquor.
So Evans continue. This is the 17th over. First delivery played out. Back with a square. Take an easy single for Salesman. So 106 for 4. 16.1 overs bowled so far. So the ball was hit down to mid wicket. No ball signal by the umpire. it seems that there were men, too many fielders outside the circle. Yes, they had three when they're supposed to have had four. So that made a no ball and a run. So two more runs to the score total. So the game is between the Montego Bay Masters and the South Florida Lions. I'm being corrected, it says Mobay. The Mobay Masters versus South Florida Lions, and South Florida Lions are batting. They're batting first, and their total now is 110 for four, and this is over number 17. At the crease we have Salesman facing, and the non-striker is Mongol. He hits high, not gonna carry it, falls into no man's land, just for a single. Salesman need to go to the gym, man. He need more power on that shot. That's a very weak shot. That's more power there showed my Mongol. And they're gonna challenge the arm, of course. Nice running by Salesman. Nice running there. That's the sort of running we should have been seeing earlier. Putting the field under pressure. That will go all the way. A 6 from Mongol. Pick it up nicely. All the way over. For a maximum.
Score.
190.
That takes the score up to 119. Another 2 again from Mongol. Good running. Very good running. Very good running. So
21-17.
at 121.
It was just 119. They get 2. Yeah. 17?
Yes, 121. The score is now 121 of 17 overs. Mongol seems to be needing a breather. But very good batting. He should be in his 60s now.
17.
Yeah, 31.
121. Yeah.
So I seem to be on target for my projected score. There are now 121 with 3 overs left. I was projecting 135. So with some good luck, they might. So we're looking at 150 if they continue practice, right?
Yeah.
After not 3 overs.
That would be a good fight with that. And while we're taking that short break, I must remind all the listeners and viewers out there that we're having a little internet issues here, but it's beyond our control, so we're asking just to bear with us. It's not much we can do from here. While the score now moves on to 122 for 4. So Florida Lions up against Mobay Masters. We're here at the Ultimate Sports Club in Runaway Bay, Discover Bay, Jamaica.
St. Ann Parish.
In
In the parish of St. Ann.
Bob Marley Parish, I could say.
Also Marcus Garvey.
Okay.
He was born just down the road there. St. Anne's Bay.
No ball. A very wicket to drop.
That's a wide there delivered. That's
Take the
another,
man, salesman.
another 2 run.
Take the man, salesman.
That's another 2 run added to the total. $125. Trying to reverse sweep. Missing out.
Fancy, man. Not the fancy.
So when batsmen get tired, they try all sorts of fancy stuff. They forget that it was the not normal stuff that got them this far. It's very tiring out there, especially when you're not training. It can get very tiring running.
120. 126.
So it's now 126 for 4.
Eh?
This is the 18th over. Nice pick up there.
That's a shot, yo.
That's 4 more to Salesman. Nicely picked up off the legs. Down to the back of the square boundary. 1 bounce into the fence. 4 more. So now we're moved on to 130. 130 to for 4. With 1 ball left in the over. See the wicket keeper getting some cool ice water treatment. His system is going overheating there, as it seems. They're throwing ice water on his head. The day is not very hot, but what happened is because they have so many spinners, he's wearing the helmet, and it's pretty hot under the helmet. He's standing up to the stumps. That's a cross-batted shot, but they get 1. They get 2, and they're taking on the arm. Oh, and the misfield again. Oh my God, that's very sloppy cricket.
Just take them out.
Very sloppy cricket.
And you get some.
That's the end of the over.
Take them out.
132. 132 for 4. With 2 overs left. That's why I always say at this level you got to take on the arm, because the arm is not strong, number 1. And they don't pick up cleanly all the time. They do a lot of misfielding. That's why Masters game is such fun, right?
And you see, the thing about all of this with masters is like you have to put the masters in content, because it's like while we are watching international cricket, and then we come down to watch other cricket, and we always think that it's supposed to be just like international cricket. But for the Masters, it's not only a mile slower, but 3 miles slower. Yeah. But I would say there's more entertainment in the Masters cricket. You
Yes.
sit here and you relax and you watch it, and you see some good, especially when you got some good players.
Yes, it's more fun because the misfielding, the drop catching, they're so regular. You know, if you're used to watching proper or professional cricket, then you would say these guys are sloppy, but it's not, because some of them have not played for years and they only do this once a year. So they converge once a year just to have fun. So it's fun to watch sometimes.
And I guess you may be asking who is behind this mic, and I must say is Mr. Brooks. And you know you're going to ask me, who is Mr. Brooks? Mr. Brooks is Mr. Brooks. I wish I could just turn the camera to let you see, and but I won't be able to. But if you were watching yesterday, he was the umpire during the last game yesterday. I think it was the last game, or he did both games. He did both games yesterday. And if you're in Florida, you would be familiar also in South Florida with Mr. Brooks. And this is yours truly, Elton Tucker. This is TVN Cricket Power Play. And I urge you to call a friend, tell a friend. And while we're in the booth, it's a wide open booth, so that's why you're hearing all these noise. But I would just say, hope you understand what's happening. There's not much we can do. So I would say just continue to enjoy the cricket.
Nine delivery to go. Two.
Spectators calling for two team supporter. But this ball is gonna be easy too for Salesman. What Salesman has brought to the team right now is his intent. He's always looking for the run and looking for the extra run, which is very important that when it comes to limited overs. You have to run everything. Don't leave anything on the table. That's a dot ball. One ball left in the over. 138. He cuts it out into the covers there. So the over ends at 139. 139. You see Mongol retiring. So he has to retire out. He's tired. Exhaustion. With one over left. 139. His personal score is Mongol. We'll give you his personal score in a minute, but he's tired. He's very tired, and he's gonna be the wicket keeper as well, so he's taking an easy break, early break. Just one over left. The damage has already been done. So Hickey is the new batsman. He's gonna be the non-striker. This is the last over bowled by Larry Johnson, and we're bowling to Salesman. 139. Oh, they're coming back for two. Good run.
That name is a runner. Then two you have to run them too fast. As long as he connect him to the ball at 2-1.
Mongol retired out for 75. That's made 75. Two runs off the first ball.
That look like he good.
Run out.
No, Hickey.
So Hickey is run out.
That one there. Only one of us.
Two never another one.
score is 142. Well, he tried to take the ball arm on because when the ball reached the fielder, he didn't even turn yet. When he turned, the ball was on its way. So it was always going to be tight.
Listen.
142 for 5. Oh, that's gone. That's gone.
That's why he
That's
sacrificed
6.
that single left for that. Now we kick left for that 6 there.
148 now. So now we're looking at 150 with 3 balls left in the last over. 148. Well, for 6 because Mongol has retired out. He won't be coming back for sure. Not in this game.
That's a 148.
148 for 6. 3 balls remaining. Johnson now in to bowl to Salesman and he swings him again. Back with a square. And that's 4 more. That's 4. That's 152 with 2 balls left in the over.
Good run, AK.
Salesman has accelerated quite nicely since he has come to the crease. With some lusty blows in this last over. A 6 and a 4. So that's what 13 runs I think from the over so far. Swings him down to the long on boundary. They're coming back for the second easily. 1 ball left. The score now at 154. 154 with 1 ball left in the over, 1 ball left in this innings.
154.
Swing and a miss off the pad. Waiting for the signal. That's a leg by. So 155 at the close of the innings. So South Florida Lions batting first has ended their first innings on 155 for 6. Mobay Masters will take the field in another 10-15 minutes. So what is your take on this first innings, Mr. Tucker?
Well, I think it's
155.
155. I would say it's a fighting score. Look at the scores that have been put up here for the so many days ago. It's somewhere in the 150, 160. So I would say it's a fighting score.
They have something to work with.
As usual, they would always ask, could be take 15 more runs, but at the same time, the score on the board at the moment is 155, so they just have to fight with that.
At this level, I think it's a very good score. I think it's going to take a lot of batting to get to this total. So I think
155.
155. 155 is a very, very good total based on these. So we'll be back in another 15 or so minutes for the second innings.
155. 155.
So at different day, look at the first game that Mongol played. He could hardly get the ball off the square. And look at him play freely today.
But
155.
You know what we're going through just to... No, all right. One,
while we're about to start the second half of this game, South Florida Lions were made 155 for 5 in the 20 overs. It's now Mobay Masters who will be chasing. Need to make 156 for victory. So we got a field so far. We got a second slip. We got a man at cover point among the covers. We got a man at deep square leg. We got a mid wicket. So we're having a little change of equipment, as I was instructed to say. So the umpire is trying to be patient. The bowler will be Cedric Valajet Davis. And the batsman, or what's the name of the batsman here? Did I see Miller?
Leon Hutchinson and Malden Miller.
You got Leon Hutchinson and Morgan Miller, who is opening the inning. So while the skipper Mark Johnson is reconstructing his field, so first ball of the second half, Antoine was played in the covers and they call for a single and they'll get it pretty easy. Fielded by Mark Simpson. Now fielded by Laurie Crichton, handed over to Mark Simpson, and from Mark Simpson back to the bowler Cedric Davis. So Mobay Masters are off the mark. 1 for no run. Chasing 155 made by South Florida Lions. While we're back to live cricket, score moves to 2. Did it cross? Did it cross? There's a loud appeal from a couple of the players, but you can see that the bowler had just helped the fielder with that appeal. He did not go up because he think it was out. The umpire just walk away, saying not out. Score is 3 for no run. That one played on the offside, fielded by is fielded by Mongol. That one was hit over the bowler's head and it should run into the fence for 4. It's now in the fence for 4. Score moves to 7. Make that 6, my mistake. I was just been corrected that it's 6. It coming up? It start? Wow, what a beautiful thing. Now I got the scoreboard up and running. Mobay Masters 7 for no loss in the first over. You got Madam Miller and Leon Hutchinson, who is at the crease at the moment. Hutchinson is on 6 from 5 with 1-4 and Miller and 1 from 1. Cedric Davis was the bowler. First over for 7 runs is now Mark Simpson, who will be operating from the seaside end. And he could be out. I'll wait for the umpire. Yes, that dreaded finger went up without caught behind. That was a good catch there by Davis. Not Cedric Davis, but Bert Davis. So Mobay Masters had lost their first wicket for 7 runs. Hutchins had been out caught by the keeper, Bert Davis. So while I must apologize for that break in transmission, 17 for 1, Mobay Masters.
Off the mark now. Let's shoot the ball for the man in back.
And that's another 4 there to Evans, Samuel Evans. That one was played in the covers for no run. 21 for 1, Mobay Masters. Played and missed outside the off stump, collect by the keeper, Bert Davis. At the end of the second over, the score is 21 for 1. Mobay Masters up against South Florida Lions, who had made 155 for 5. And so while I must welcome back Mr. Brooks, who had it's working.
Okay, so we're up and running. This is over number 3. We bowled by Davis, otherwise called Valia Jet. Nice shot. Down to the mid-wicket boundary. Only a single. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the score is now 22. 22 for 1. And we have facing up is
Miller. No, I don't. I think it's Evans. Price don't change.
Evans. Evans is a batsman. He's a very good batsman. Balajet in bowls. Plays defensively forward. Played up on the onside, go to a quick single, but that was a very good delivery. If he had missed, then trust me, the umpire would have to make a very good decision right there. That ball was right on the money. He was late on it, but fortunately for the batsman, it took him off the bat. 23 for 1. This is over number 3. That's a shot running away down to the boundary. Into the fence it goes. 4 runs there to Miller. Malden Miller. He's his total now should go up to 6 and the grand total up to 27.
Well, I must take some time out to say send hello out to the Cricket Forum, Carlton Brown. We should be doing some live streaming at the end of, close to the end of this tournament. Could say the final on Sunday. So that one was hit. It could be, that could go to the boundary for 4.
That's a bad line. Shot down the leg side, just turn it around the corner and back to the square.
31.
31 for 1. Coming a sign here for South Florida because their rate is very healthy, more than they need to be. Back in the day, we would say no for that.
That sounds like you're talking about Test cricket, which
The required run rate to the 7.75, and now they are way above that. They're in the 10s right now. Not out, says the umpire, going down the leg side, pitching outside leg. Current run rate 11.63. The required run rate should have been 7, yes, 7.75. So they have almost double what they required. No, they,
6 go for 7 go for.
no, we can't. I see the scorer is calling out to the umpire that was the end of the over. But in cricket is what the umpire call. So even if they are over, you don't have to put a dot ball or a score.
I'm hoping that a wicket don't fall or
Alright.
4 don't score.
Yes, although she should try to get it accurate, but it is what it is.
Also say a big hello to Mr. Hines down there at the Trelawney Stadium. Googly. Thanks for watching. 31 for 1 after 3. Mobay Masters. Still need another
122, 123, 123.
supposed to see it all up here.
123 to win, 122 tied up and go into the tied game. So Hickey now is the one that's going to take up. This is over number 4.
Yep.
That's a wide ball. Outside the off stump, signal wide.
Trying to ball too fast.
I think he wanted the batsman to stretch. Seeing what he did in the last over, he's afraid to bring it up to him. Now he reloads and come again. See? That's a shit. That will not reach the boundary. Was that Crichton there at first slip?
Yeah, Crichton at first slip.
Yes, favoring his hamstring.
Yep.
It is one of the things in cricket I cannot understand. When you have a full squad, why do you start an injured player? Unless he's a superstar.
And well, I wouldn't say a superstar,
Well,
but
yes.
he's one of the player who could give you some good score.
No. If he's injured, he cannot be better. That's 4 runs driven straight down the pitch, down straight down, back past the bowler. Yes, back to the point. It is my belief that if you have a full squad, if you're good enough to make the squad, there's no way I'm gonna start an injured player over a healthy player.
Well, I'm glad that we all have our belief.
Yes.
Because,
Unless you're
I'm-
not Viv Richards.
I'm part
or
of the
Brian
squad.
Lara.
I'm part
So-
of the squad.
Yeah, you cannot play. If you get injured on the field, then that's fine. But I am not gonna play an injured player over a fit player unless you are some real superstar.
And you have a point. You have a,
Because you
have
cannot.
a, you have a
This is
point.
T20.
Yeah.
You're gonna be needed in the field. You cannot bowl. Then, unless you are open, you're gonna open the innings. Are you an Andre Russell who can take a ball apart? No. You don't do that. You weaken your side. You weaken the team. Now even the ball that went there, somebody had to run all the way from third man, and the ball went behind him because he cannot run for the ball.
But you know the worst part of that too is like he cannot get a substitute.
Well, he should not. He should not get a substitute. I don't believe in that. So, but maybe he has great. Are you telling me he's that much better than other players? No, I don't think so.
Well, let's put it like this, and I'm trying to be
Diplomatic. You're trying to be diplomatic. Are you making a case for
I
it?
would say negative. But I understand what you're saying. It's like,
And I'm
yeah.
not bashing the player. You know?
No, it's,
I'm just
no,
saying
it's,
in principle.
it's not really saying the player
Yes.
or the personal player.
Yes.
It's any player.
Yes. That's four more
Yeah, it would be any
off
player.
the blade of Mr. Miller. Through mid-wicket, driving full-blooded down to the boundary for four. Four more. Now South Florida Lions have to start to roar now. This lion is very tame. They have to stop the bleeding somehow. They have to start to take wickets or get some dot balls in, because if they continue like this, the innings will only last for 11 or 12 overs.
Yeah.
Four more. Back of square.
And you could look at what is happening out there. It's like the bowling is nothing
To the
matching up to the fielding.
That's right.
To the
That's
field,
right. I was
the,
just gonna say
the
that.
field settings.
That's right.
Because the ball before was hit over to
Mid-wicket.
mid-wicket.
And then
And the next ball is
And the
played out to
pad.
fine leg.
Yes. so he
Which
bowling on
means
his
that
pad, yeah.
he need to bring in two more fielders over on the leg side.
If he's gonna continue on that line.
But he should not continue on that line. Situation like that is like the umpire should walk up to him and said, okay, that's it.
The umpire.
You may.
The captain.
Did I say the umpire?
The captain. The
Sorry,
captain.
my mistake. Yeah, the captain should just go up and after the over, take the ball and say, okay, the possibility that you may come back later. Yeah, because
Now we see Salesman is preparing from this end, which from a tactical standpoint, I think, let's see, is the wrong end. Because the wind, I think the wind is coming from the opposite end. So he'll be hitting with the wind. To me, he should be bowling from the other end, where he's hitting against the wind, because he's going to be bowling spin. But let's see how effective he is. And he's coming in inside the power play as well. 49 for 1.
he got a current rate is 12.25.
Yes, 49 for 1. And
Way
this
up
is,
there.
this is over number 5 going to be bowled. Only 4 overs. They are going great guns here. taking much too long for the over, to start the over.
So you feel like it penalized for that.
For what?
Taking that.
Yes.
That's a thing though,
It's,
because
that's why
right
the
now
ICC has mandated
the batsman is the one that was trying to get ready. Yeah.
No, the batsman was waiting, and then the batsman decided to take his guard.
But
He was there waiting for them to get the field organized. But it's a brave thing to have him bowling in the power play, but I don't think they have much option. Well, to that ball so far, he's on a good line, and he's on a good length too. So he's not giving anything to hit over. He has to create his own shot. Oh, short of a length. Oh my goodness. 4 runs. Coming back. Had a foot to that. Umpire signal 4. Umpire signal 4. Fielder saying is not.
too late for him.
Well, he's saying 2 runs, but the umpire already signaled 4. If the umpire believes the fielder, then he can change, he can reverse his decision. But obviously he there's a controversy right here. The umpire is saying the ball hit the umpire is saying, as far as he is concerned, the ball hit the boundary padding. As far as the fielder is concerned, he used his foot to stop the ball.
Yeah.
So it's fielder against the umpire.
Oh my God! You rude!
What happened?
Why don't you think on the umpire's face? You know, say you can clear 5 and not to run.
No,
You know, you can
No,
penalize
not-
it. You rude.
no, but
You know that.
no, that shouldn't have never happened. That should never happen. That should never happen.
You rude, man.
That's a level 4 violation. I think the captain has been ordered to leave the field by the umpire because of his behavior, his threatening behavior to the umpire. So he has been ordered to leave the field.
Whatever is happening out there, I guess
Umpire.
the umpire need to
It's yours, umpire, so what you doing?
stand up and make some decision and get the game. I'm supposed to have him say. I'm supposed to have him say. If I'm not supposed to have myself. You see? Can he have a sub?
Not sure what about that, you know. Yeah, I think he can have a sub. I think he can have a sub. thing is, it's the situation is it could either have four or it could have been
53.
53. 53. 4.3. 4.3. Don't mess it up, guys. I'm not looking at your
Go back live.
okay. No, what the captain did
Go and
it,
ask
it,
the umpire.
it cannot
To the
be
umpire, so what's it?
it cannot be tolerated. The thing is, the umpire is closer to the action. He was
That's where he
feeling
was.
way
Yeah,
down on the
yeah.
boundary, on the long out boundary. He's on the long out boundary. The ball was hit way over to square in the covers, square on the square boundary. As far as the umpire is concerned, the ball hit the rope. The fielder is contending that the ball, he stopped it with his foot and then pick it up. But the umpire is saying the ball hit. It could have very well hit because he overran the ball as well and then come back to retrieve the ball.
Yes.
Right, so you, if the umpire says it's four, then you have to live with it. Because you cannot just take, we don't have a review system here, and you cannot just take the fielder word for it because they're under pressure. The fielder is always going to say, no, it's not four because they're under pressure. The scoring is very heavy right now, so they are under pressure. So if the umpire says four, it's only 2 runs extra, you got to live with it. You cannot be in the umpire's face saying you're wrong. No, because you can't say he's wrong and you can't be right either because you're the furthest away from the action. So if the umpire was in doubt, he would have asked the fielder. Because that's what I do really. If I'm in doubt, I wait till the fielder comes back and I say, fielder, did it hit the boundary? If he says no, the reason why I'm gonna take what the fielder says, if it's that close and I'm not sure, we do not have a review system. So you test his honesty and you have to go by what the fielder says. If, however, you don't need the fielder, you don't need to ask. So obviously the umpire did not need the fielder. So now back to live action, we have a new bowler. And this is over number 6, the last over of the power play. The score has moved up to 57 for 1. So Mobay, in reply to 155, are now 57. So it's now below 100 runs that they need. Oh, that one missed. That's a full pitch delivery that missed. The batsman missed the keeper down to the boundary for 4 byes. So now it's 61 for 1 in over number 6. That missed everybody except the boundary rope into the boundary for 4. That's poor feeling. That's very poor feeling. The fielder should always be more alert for that. Fielder is waiting, being reactive rather than being proactive. Waiting on the ball to come to him. Seeing that the batsmen are going for the quick single. We should have been off the mark. I think the wheels are falling off right now. I have to say right here, the South Florida Lions are not roaring at all. The Lions are asleep right now. Lion cannot roar. Slow delivery, good thinking. Batsman was winding up for the big shot. Didn't reach him in time, he just had to push it over into the covers. Good thinking there from Mr. Green. Garth Green is a bowler. Oh, full pitch delivery, going down the leg side. Dot ball. Green is a thinking bowler. He's trying to outfox the batsman. Ball on a good line, on a good just back of a length. Keeping him quiet. That's the over. Yeah, he sent him off. He did not. They're signaling to you. They're signaling to you. Fourthly over. 62 for 1 of 6 overs. Exactly 10.33 runs per over. You can't do that. Yeah. Salesman will continue. This is over number 7. My goodness. This is a very long time to start an over. But we can understand, you're under pressure. So far they have used what, 4 bowlers? 5 bowlers? Davis, Simpson, Hickey, Salesman and Green, okay. And they have lost the captain, so that's another option that they have lost. Good deliver that one, turning into the batsman, have to hurry his stroke. Delivery is beaten in the flight, taken on the pad. I see Mungal in the outfield, that means there's another keeper. Davis, is that Davis in the keeper?
Yeah.
Okay.
appeal. I should set him off.
Somebody in the field. Very good over so far from Salesman. Doing some damage control. Hesitating to pick up the ball, expecting the fielder to do so.
Off his bowling, you need to.
His own bowling,
Yeah.
yes. Come on. I think this is the last ball of the over. Should be only one run coming off of it. One catch there into the deep. Only a single. So 2 runs coming from this is 7th over. Very good comeback by Salesman. 63.
64.
64 for 1. I didn't turn over. Only 2 runs coming from this over. Excellent over, given the conditions and what we have seen so far. They need a few more overs like this to bring it back. They also need wickets. Both batsmen look set right now.
Yeah. 21, 23, 21, 30, 31, 22.
So Garth Green will continue from the northern end, and he will be bowling to
Miller. Miller.
yeah, he'll be bowling to Miller, who is on 22. No, he'll be bowling to Evans. Yeah, Evans. Miller is a non-striker. He's bowling to Evans, who is on 31. The fielder is walking should be in a vest or have his shirt turned inside out. Beautifully bowled, slow delivery from Green. Batsman there was winding up for the shot.
He should know better than that.
So the fielder, the player from the Lions walk all the way around just to give the fielder a drink. And the batsman, he should have had a vest on. White ball being bowled. White ball called by the umpire. So now the score moves up to 65. Over number 8. Beautiful weather here for cricket today, right?
Yeah, we could ask for anything better. We got a little,
Yeah.
we got a little rain, but nothing to worry about. And the game did not stop. So, and now we got a beautiful sunshine.
And a gentle breeze, but I don't know where you saw rain. We had a fine drizzle earlier. A very fine drizzle. It looked threatening, but because we have a prevailing wind that continues throughout the day, it has blown those clouds away. So now we have beautiful weather. Green again down the leg side, wide call. But so far, 2 wides and a single. Green is trying to do some damage control. And he's doing a good job of it as well. Now for the left-hander, he has changed his angle and he is coming round the wicket to the left-hander.
You know, cricket is so much of a funny game. I'm looking at the bowler bowling. He bowled to the left-hander and he bowled it down the leg side.
Okay, and the catch is taken. So his second wicket falls from a full toss, trying to square drive straight in the hand of the point fielder. So now they have reaped up some success, keeping the ball outside the off stump. I know he was working on a plan. Slower balls, faster ones, up to the bat. So now let's hope they can, for their sake, pull it back a bit. But some early damage was done by these batsmen. So one new batsman is Grant.
That's a great.
Grant is a new batsman and Miller is the batsman out. So now the score is 67 for 2. Went over number 8.
67.
That's crazy, man.
Good.
I'm sorry you surviving, man. You're alive, man.
Aren't
Huh?
you happy to see me?
Yeah, man.
You talk about
Yeah, you
being
move back to
alive.
Jamaica now.
You know you're live, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How come you're not playing?
He's playing, but not with us.
Which one?
Central Florida.
Even though he got 2 ducks so far.
No, man, one game.
Yeah, we are talking to
The next game.
we're talking to Joey Pierre, who is
No, Westmont.
Yeah.
Little London.
It's okay, we can talk live.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking to Joey Pierre, who had just walked into the studio.
Into the commentary box.
So we're still in the eighth over. 67-4-2. Mobay Masters chasing 155 made by South Florida Lions.
And so far we have a very good over now being bowled by Green. Last over we had 2 runs or 3 runs coming out of it. This one has 2 wides so far on a wicket. So 2 runs and we're 2 wides. So that's been successful so far in some damage control. This is a very good over considering the context of the game and what has happened before. 2 runs,
Yeah,
and the 2 runs have been wide.
the runs have been
Yes, have been
slowed down for a little.
Yes,
a
the
couple
scoring.
overs.
Yes. Slow ball. Yes, the slow delivery deceived him. Going for the pull shot, missing completely. No, he sees the ball, but he missed the flight. The ball, yes, the dip. Exactly. He's playing what he sees. But he's not deceived in the flight. His timing. Yes. No, he sees the ball, but the timing is off. He's looking for a faster ball. It came slow to him, so he was through the shot too early. So he missed completely and was hit on the full. So that was an excellent over from Green. 2 wickets in the over and just conceding 2 runs.
And that's why they said cricket is a very funny game because just an over ago, Mobay Masters were looking so good. And all of
2 overs ago.
all of a sudden it's like things have changed.
And things changed drastically because now they were at 6 overs, they were going at 10.33 runs per over, and 2 overs later it's down to 8. They're still above the required run rate, but it has dropped considerably just after 2 overs. How quickly can this game change? So now they have a decision to make because Salesman, who is doing very well, has 2 overs left. They're gonna continue with him, hoping that he can get another breakthrough and keep the runs down. But then, do you bowl him out? But
Well,
they are forced to bowl him another over at least to see if they can get another breakthrough.
You see, Mark Simpson could come back. You got
Yeah, he will have to come back.
Hugh Morgan,
Yes.
haven't bowled as yet, which is
Fast bowler, is he?
yeah, and I would expect that he would be bowling his 4 overs.
Straight. Okay.
Yeah,
So, but they have to get rid of this man on the batting right now.
yeah.
He's
You
the key.
got Evans, who is there.
Yes.
It's like
They have to get rid of
he's
Evans.
doing
He's
a
the
very
danger
good
man.
job.
No.
I direct it to them. Direct it.
You shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Direct it. Yeah.
He look like he make it. Again, sometimes when it look like he make it.
The man that it was definitely close. It's a very, very good throw there. Very good throw. Direct hit from Hickey. Hickey was a thrower, right?
Yeah.
Very good, very yes.
You see, while they don't have a replay setup, now it put me in the position where I got to go back and find this and highlight it. Yeah.
It was a delayed reaction from the umpire. A delayed reaction from the umpire because he didn't give the out straight away. He waited until the appeal continued. So it was very close. It was very close. I dare to say from our vantage point, and of course, we are beyond the boundary. It seemed that he was in. But direct throw it always looks spectacular. And sometimes if you go by this what is spectacular, you have to ignore the spectacular. But they desperately needed the breakthrough and they desperately needed to get Evans out. Not gonna carry into no man's land. Only a single. So now in 3 overs everything has changed. Everything has changed. 3 wickets has fallen so far. And only 5 runs I think have been scored so far in 3 overs and loss of 3 wickets. How quickly things can change.
Especially in 20 overs.
How quickly things change.
And there's some adjustment in the field now. Salesman is asking for a first slip.
And which is a very good move.
You got a cover point.
Yeah,
You got a man deep on the offside.
And the square leg on the extra cover boundary, the sweeper.
Batsman plays that with a dead bat.
Yeah.
Very dead bat.
Very tentative indeed. The pressure is on now. Now we have a game on. Now we have a game on. played. One run so far from the over. Let's see what he does with the last delivery of the over. So that's the end of 9. Oh, I saw him signaling up that, yeah. So my mistake, that was 5 ball. This is the final ball of the over. Oh, that's a full toss. Oh, yes, yes. Big mix up there with the batsman. So that's a dot ball. So that 1 run from the over. So in the last 3 overs, we have the fall of 3 wickets and only 5 runs. So now, in 3 overs, the run rate has fallen from 10.33, which is now gone down to 7.56. And now the run rate is below what was required, because they started the game requiring 7.75 or 7.77. Now it's down to 7.56.
That is cricket, lovely cricket.
So now if they continue at this rate, they're going to end up at 151. They will lose the match by 3 runs if they continue at this rate. So it's getting very tight. Getting very tight. There's no margin for error from here. No margin for error. The batsmen have to start picking it up, and the fielding team. And what's outstanding now, I was saying a few minutes earlier that the lion was asleep, but now the lions have awakened, right?
I guess it doesn't take much to wake a lion.
They're starting to roar. Oh, white ball given.
You know, a ball like that, I don't have a lot to say about it, even though it's a white ball, because you can see the intention of the bowler.
Exactly.
I mean,
he
yes,
has a
you
plan.
give up
He has a
one,
plan.
but
What he's trying to do,
yeah,
what he's trying is keep it outside off stump.
that's right.
Forcing him to play on the offside where his fielders are. So if he's gonna hit me through the offside. That's where the fielders are. So he's bowling to his field. And what he's doing is taking pace off the ball. So the batsman have to create his own pace. You see? Oh, nobody there. See? And that's exactly what we're talking about. The fielder is hobbling to what should just be a single. Now they got 2.
171.
For 4.
171.
He's straight just a bit. Another mix up once again in the fielding, result in another run out. Another mix up. The ball was hit square, just backward of square to the fielder, straight to the fielder. And the non-striker took off. And he couldn't apply any brakes. Could not apply his brakes at all. He ran straight to the other end.
Mr. Brooks.
And a run out ensued. So
Mr.
now the lion not even roaring for her. You must hear the voice from a mile now.
I must ask you a question.
I hope I have the answer.
You do have the answer. It's a simple one. In your time of playing cricket, have you ever run into a situation like this, or run out like this?
No.
And no?
What happened?
I'm not talking about umpiring. I'm
No.
talking about you
No.
playing.
Because what happened is, listen, what happened here is desperation.
Yeah.
Desperation in intent, but lack of communication.
Yeah.
There was no communication because he never called him. What he did, creep upon him.
He called him.
He called him.
Called him.
But remember, the batsman, the man who played the shot, he's not.
Fitter than the person who run.
No,
He
what I'm
called
saying.
him, but he wasn't listening.
No, that's not what happened. The non-striker called. He's the one who played the shot, so his body is already in the motion of playing the shot.
Yeah.
He's watching where the ball is going. He's watching the ball while he's calling off the stroke. While the one who played the shot is watching to see it went straight to the fielder. So by the time he was to turn to say no, he was already on top of him.
7-1. Let me put up the score.
Even when the opponent reached in the box, he could have get up and run because the ball not pick up yet.
Because the two of them not watching. No, they're not watching the ball again. You understand? The ball is in hand now. So he's not taking a chance going down there to the other end.
And I
Poor
guess,
communication.
I guess they're thinking about, I'm not going to be out. I'm
I'm not gonna move because the ball even went to the wrong end. The ball was thrown to the wrong end. So that means he had a chance to recover, but they just gave up the ghost.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. So now from a position of strength, Mobay Masters are now struggling. They're tottering right now.
Huh?
9.3.
9.3.
Yes.
Gentlemen, umpire waiting. Hey, umpire, Mark, the umpire wait. Hey guys, go.
The 4 runs needed now.
Seven to 1 for 5. 9.3.
That shows confusion. Shows confusion. Yeah. They don't need to get more wickets now for win. They just need that balls. It's seven runs over, you know. First of all, the bat. My God. No, man. Okay.
So while we're about to continue after the water break, I'm sitting here, yours truly, along with Mr. Brooks, giving some very good information towards the cricket. A very knowledgeable person. So we'll be starting the next off while we are just in the 9.2 overs.
One thing I can say from here on, with the advent of McCullough in, I'm but he won't be able to. They're trying to protect the boundary. That's why they have him so deep.
9, 10.
But
Yeah, but he's a sick one.
But tactically, from a tactical point of view, for this batsman, he shouldn't be on the mid-wicket boundary. He should be in saving one. Because McCullough is not the type of batsman who's going to pull you over there for 6 or anything like that. And I have confidence in Green in his bowling. It's going to be just on the offside. Yeah. See? Beautifully bowled just outside the half stump. Green is never going to give you a loose ball like that. And that mid-wicket man is just set there for bad bowling. So now we have what? 4 wickets going down in space of 4 overs. And now the run rate is down to 7.32. So everything now is in 7.20 as a matter of fact. So now they definitely have to step it up again. And from the look of it, I don't know who they're gonna be looking towards now to do that. So now we have a new bowler. Look like it's a pace bowler, Hugh Morgan, coming in. Let's see what he can do. Let's see how fast he is. Or should I better say how accurate he can be?
I would bet on his accuracy.
More than his pace.
He's just a medium pace bowler.
But what they need now is accuracy.
His accuracy in the past was very good.
So here
72.
comes Morgan. Short of a length. As one goes to the big hit. Successful only in hitting it down into the pitch. And I thought he got away with that. Batsman was too early in the shot. He has to keep the ball up to the bat. That's it. That's it. You have to keep it up. Force him to play on the front foot. So 2 balls, 2 dots. Pressure building. Pressure building. Being across the line right there, going for the big shot. But they need some boundaries now. 1s and 2s cannot get them home. Cricket is such a marvelous game. 4 overs ago, they were at 12 runs per over. Now they are down to 3. 7, sorry. More now they're
He's coming all the way over here.
That's what he was aiming for. That's the shot he was aiming for. They need a lot of those. That was 6. So that's 78. 78 to 5. He needs some more lusty blows. 2 balls left in the over. Here comes Thompson into bowl. Short of a length. Outside the half stump. Wide called. 1 more runs added to the total. 79. 7 runs from the over. That's what they need from here on in. 7.3. So they're right on target for this over. Wow. 11 runs from the over now, so now he has released the pressure. No, you have to just do so. You don't have to signal for. Just put up. No, just put up your hand. Maybe he might look to her. Maybe he might look. Yeah. now the pressure has been eased a bit. 11 runs coming from that over. And the pressure is back on the Lions once again. So the run rate has crept up now from 7.36 to 7.56. So they need a very good over now to keep it, and they're gonna give it back to Green to see what he can do.
Aircraft 73 from 9. 73 from 9.
Yeah.
Shot one. 4.
Short,
We're going safe.
too short from Green there. Cut away for 4.
All right, guys, line up again.
69.
That was too easy. Again he goes short, and again he's not gonna reach, not gonna reach.
67. I know that move, but table.
At the end of the over, just move it.
Wait.
Why didn't sit down?
Yes, sir.
What's up? Live. Yeah, we just easy go on with that thing.
I was supposed to play, but then I finished to set up the pitch. And by the time I finished, I'll stay still.
That's good.
Yeah. 92 for 5. Deliveries in the over, slow ball. Batsman going for the cut shot, missing. Keeper missing as well, but there was no edge.
64, 1 ball to next man. 64 right here. 64 from 48, 49.
Wide ball,
Here, 2 runs. 62 from 81.
wide ball given.
62 from 8.
Have to reload.
Sorry, 62 from 48.1.
You can see Green working on something. That one slipped. So at the end of over number 12, the score is now 95 for 5, with Steve McCullough on 6 and Dennis Moore on 16. Mobay Masters, in reply to 155, are now 95 for 5 after 12 overs. So they need an additional 60 runs from 8 overs, with 7.5 runs per over. Here comes Morgan. Plays up on two, short mid wicket, goes through to a single. I have a feeling if this team is not bowled out, it's going to go down to the last over. It's going to go down to the wire. That's a very good shot from McCullough. All right up in the black hole. But the most important thing is the dot ball. Catch taken and he's out caught. He's out caught, so one more wicket down. Now we have the 6 wicket down. 1 run from the over, 3 balls bowled. So the Lions are roaring once again. Lions are roaring. Very good catch taken. The pressure is back on Mobay Masters. Pressure has returned right back on them. New batsman is Hutchison, is it? There's always virtue in keeping the ball up to the bat, especially just outside the off stump or roundabouts, because as we all know, every bat has an edge, and in desperate moments they're always going to go for that drive. His first over cost 11 runs because he was back of a length or two short. This over he decided to recalibrate and go up, and he has been successful. I wouldn't be surprised if he gives him a Yorker right here. Attempted Yorker. Don't let it hit the helmet. Another dot ball. Pressure is building. Pressure is building once again. First over cost him 11 runs. This one is 1 plus 1 wicket. Right in the black hole, as I suspected. He's gonna keep the ball up because he was punished severely in his first over for being back of a length and too short. Now he's done really well keeping the ball up into the black hole, and the pressure is building. We have a pressure cooker situation right now. Missed his run up, batsman walking away. It's getting tight. It's getting tight. And remember, the Florida Lions are playing with 10 men because the captain was ejected from the field by the umpire for ungentlemanly conduct. So that's the end of the over, end of over number 13, 7 overs left.
short 13 overs.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's better. That's right. That's right. 7 point. Yeah, 7 point. Who's bowling? Mark Simpson's back into the attack after being pummeled in his earth. How much overs he bowled before?
1 over for 14
For
runs.
14 runs, and now he's back. Let's see if he can do some damage. Oh, she started short. He got away with it. It's outside the off stump. No turn. He's supposed to be bowling off breaks, but that one went straight through.
Well,
Again, there's
I could make some correction to you. Like, Mark Simpson had never bowled off break. He just bowled it through.
no. I stand corrected for a player who has played with him for many years. What he's trying to say, he's just just a gentle slow bowler.
Yeah, he just
No,
drift.
no turn.
Yeah, he just drift. No, very little turn. He just hold on the seam and for it to drift. Good pace.
So he's a drifter. Well, so far, only a single. Four deliveries, 3 dot balls, 1 single. Very good going there from. Ball is too short and he's getting away with it. He's getting away with it just short outside the house stump. Batsman timing is off completely. Oh, it's given. It's finally given. He's given out caught behind. That was a real delayed reaction from the umpire. Real delayed reaction. I'm gonna be kind to the umpire and say that he was waiting on the bowler the batsman to walk. He took an eternity to give him out.
Mr. Brooks, I'm gonna again just throw some little quiz to you. Since you used to be still, but not today, out by the middle or at one end. Doing this here, you are now sitting in here and doing some commentary. How do you feel about being out there compared to here? While we go back live.
Yes, so Johnson's back again. That nice shot down to mid on. Looks like they should only get a single and they just got a single for that. Now the run rate has dropped below 7, is now 6.93. So the pressure is really building on the Mobay Masters now. They have to score boundaries. Ones and twos will not get them home. But back to your question, I'd rather be out there than here. Most definitely. No, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good from here. Straight ball, he just shuffled across. He just walked right into that one. That could give him out from here. That was a straight delivery, pitched right up into the black hole. He just walked into it. Missed the bat completely. There was no no doubt. So 7 wicket down now. And the Lions are really, really roaring right now. 55 and 57. They need 58. They need 58 to win.
From 5.4.
Seeing the way Morgan is bowling right now, why didn't they open the innings with him?
Well, we played together quite a bit. Morgan, I'm talking about, and up in South Florida. And he becomes that type of bowler to bowl in the back end.
Oh, he's a death bowler.
Yeah.
Okay.
And his determination to win. And as usual, as you can see, his first over, you wouldn't believe that he's the same person bowling now. Because his first over was kind of wayward.
He was pitching too short, yeah.
Come back into his own and holding the inning.
Yeah, he corrected his mistakes. But sometimes it take a little warming up too, but you see, sometimes captains take chances. Because if you have this quality bowler, you have to bowl him at least 1 or 2 overs up front. Unless the people bowling up front, because we see India does that, you know. They don't bring in their top bowler until 4 or 5 overs have been bowled. Because they see how much damage they can do early. Then when he comes on, you know, it's lights out, you know. Boom, Bumrah.
Yeah.
You hardly see India opening the bowling with Bumrah. So he's gonna do one of 2 things. He's gonna bring it back or increase the pressure. No, that's Morgan. That's his 3rd over. Oh. Another wicket down. So now we're at 9 wickets. And Morgan has gone 3 wickets now.
And
There's always, and this is his 3rd over, that's always virtue in keeping the ball up. It's a slow trap. The ball does not come on like that. If you go short, it just sits up to be hit. The track is dry. When you pitch short, especially a pace ball, the ball just sits up nicely. You have to pitch the ball up. You have to.
Did you say the Lion is roaring?
Yeah, no, they're
So while the score is 100 for 9, they're still in 14.5 overs. Mobay Masters chasing 155. Made by South Florida Lions. And I must apologize for the noise that is in the background. We are in a wide open studio. And so I must apologize for all the noise. But again, we are enjoying it because it's cricket, lovely cricket.
And as they would always say, it's never over until the fat lady sings. And this is the this is the 15th over.
Yeah.
And the first 6 or 8 overs, you would never believe it's the same team. The Lions had lost its voice. They have lost their teeth. They have lost their hair. They have lost everything, and now they miraculously have regained everything, and they're roaring in the wilderness right now. But clean bowled him. Leg stump out of the ground. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. The batsman had no clue whatsoever. First ball, his leg stump cart wheeling out of the ground.
Watch him.
tremendous delivery. So now they have won the game by 55 runs. The Lions have roared right back into it. It's really a game of two halves. And remember, they lost their captain early in the mix, being sent off by the umpire for dissent. So they were playing the game on with 10 men from as early as about the fourth over. But they have really come back, roared back, not just a comeback, but they have roared back into it and managed to eke out a win, 55 runs. That would do the run rate quite a bit of good as well going forward. So let's see how that works out for them. But for now, the Mobay Masters have been defeated by the South Florida Lions. South Florida Lions bowling them out for 100, chasing 155. So they've won by 55 runs. How do you rate their performance?
I am not really surprised, but at the same time, it's like South Florida is known to give the opponent the game. But today they really...
They were giving them early, but they took it back.
Yeah, they took it back today, and they played a very good game. And they should have won the first game. Well, again, that's how it goes. That's cricket. So kudos to South Florida Lions, playing a very good game, beating Mobay Masters by, did you say 55 runs?
Wickets taken. So you can call back the person.
You know, all the stuff. I'm not doing that chat. Let's see information. See, come out with the wind talks. Yes or no?
Let me get that.